Good morning, everyone. So we're back from the house, the new house, and I had a lot of time to spend on the beach, which I was pretty happy about. I walked for I don't know how many kilometers, but a lot. So this is my stash, what I found. So I was going along, finding all kinds of shells. And then mostly these are the ones you find mostly. They're not that really that interesting. Let me get you in a little closer. There you go. So these are the ones that are mostly on the beach. Then all of a sudden I had a fancy for these, which I really like. Let's see. The lighting isn't really that fantastic on this thing, so I'll get another one. This one, let's see. There you go. Getting it really in tight there. See that? I like the pattern that's on it. On the inside it's not that interesting, but on the outside it's pretty cool. So then I went finding a lot of those. Then I found this, which I found very interesting. It's all, smoothed out by the sand. And there's some text in there. I'm not really sure what it is, but I found that really interesting. But I was walking like for 5 days, and I do this little thing in my head where I say, if this is if it's a sign that I am gonna live here and be happy, let me find all these little things, because these are really interesting little things. You've heard me talk about them a lot, but I didn't find any. So I was on my hands and knees, and people must have thought I was a crazy woman or something like that, but I was going through all these shells and I couldn't find one single one. Then almost the last day, the day before we left, I had a really long walk on the beach, and then all of a sudden I found them. And that made me really happy. And there are some really big ones in there. See that? Then all of a sudden I started finding them again. And I guess it's depends on where you are on the beach, let me get you in really close so you can see the pattern of the sand dollar on it. The lighting is really sucks, but let's see that big one. You can see those little stars on them. See that there? They're like sand dollars, only really tiny. So then I found them, and that made me happy, and then I just went on my way. So found all the shells. I really like these little mussel shells, which I found. I like those. And then I found a lot of driftwood. These ones I've already started on. I've already started to put some lacquer on them to stabilize them. This one I'm going to keep for myself because I really like that one. And maybe this one I'll keep for myself too, but I'll have to make sure that I'll smooth it out a little bit more. So I was thinking about buying some sort of a wheel, one of those wheels that spin really fast and you can hold your piece of wood against it, But my husband, I'm a little bit scared to talk to my husband about that because I got so much stuff that I have to take with me to the new house. But that would really help, smoothing these out. See, this one has a little bump in the middle, so I have to smooth that out. And this one I'm gonna toss because it's as you can see, it's coming apart. Let me get you, let's put that aside a little bit so you can see that. Can you see how it's coming apart at the top there? Okay. Then see this one, I love that one, nice and long one. But also this one is coming apart at the bottom. There you go. Let me see if I can get some. Oh yeah, that's better. Well, at least you can see this a little bit better. I've turned on the lighting, but it's too much, but then at least you can see the wood, right? So they're really nice little pieces of wood, which I'm going to sort of sand down and make some jewelry out of them. This one's really pretty too. So I have a lot of those. Then I thought I'd take a piece out of this one. But there was so much driftwood, but a lot of them, when you just, you know, touch them, see how pretty this one is with the hole in the middle? But the thing is that a lot of them, I'm going to turn down the light a little bit, a lot of them just, you know, fall apart because they've been on the ocean bottom so long. This one is really pretty too. It has something growing on it here, so let's take that off. But that's about it, guys. So pieces of oyster, that's a piece of oyster. Then I got some big ones, but they're all broke at the sides. But I thought I could, you know, just sand that off a little bit if I had one of those machines, those spinning sanding machines. This one's pretty nice. So that was about it. So then I came home because I was thinking I was going to find a lot of those itty bitty, you know, things that I talked to you about. I don't know what to call them. They're skeletons of some sort of a little sea animal. But I just can't find enough to make a painting with them. So then I thought, why not just make them myself? So I started making them. See, there's a lot of them. Whoops, don't go there. So there's a lot of these little tiny things. I also made a little round ones, but I'm gonna start making a lot of these, and I'm gonna put those into a painting. They look pretty much like the other ones do. The other ones are a little bit more flat, so I think this is gonna work out a lot better anyway. So as you can see, I made a lot. I think it's enough for a painting. Oh yeah, then I had another bag full of shells over here, all sorts. And of course I have this one with all the same ones because I like them so much. Then I also found pink ones. And the pink ones I thought would, see, I don't want to break this one up because this one is double. It's still attached, so I don't want to break that one. But I did find a couple of really nice pink ones, and I thought, why not make pigments? So what I did is crunched it up, as you can see here. But this takes a long time to crunch. And that's just one shell, so that's going to take like hours for me to get some pigment out of those shells. But I was reading about sort of organic painting, using all sorts of things that you find in nature to crunch down and powder up and use as a pigment. They do get really pale if they're not wet, but they usually are pretty pink on the inside. But it takes a long time, so I'm not sure. So then I thought, if I'm going to be painting, you know, with that plaster stuff, I ordered my PowerTech stuff, so that'll be coming in, I guess, Monday, Tuesday, sometime. It takes a long time. Then it'll take a week for it to get here. That's long, but that's okay. So we're going to wait for that to arrive, and I thought, let's work with one sort of pigment. And the pigment I wanted to work with is the Italian and French pigments. So I'll get those. Okay, so the pigments that I've already bought, because I did want to test some out, is blue. And I put the name of the pigment on top, so that's a nice blue. I was thinking if I were to put in some white, that would really make it a really nice color blue. Then a lot of these sand colors, because this one's from Sardinia. That's kind of nice. That one, Terra di Siena, that's from France. Don't know where that one's from, but they're all Italian or French pigments. So these are the colors I like. That's Italian. That's French. That's one's French. That one I don't know which that is. Sort of green color. And this is a sort of a really nice dark brown color. That's Italian. And then this one, I just had to have it. And then I thought, why not try and mix some of these colors and see what you get. So I mixed these two together, and it gave me such a beautiful muted color. This is really beautiful. On the monitor, I see it being a little stronger than it really is, but this is a beautiful color. So these are just pigments and binder, and I hope they're going to give me, let's get a little brush. I hope they're going to give me some pretty interesting colors. So let's put some down here. So that's kind of cool that, you know, mixing them, that they give you this different color. There you go. Looks a bit turquoisey, right? That's what I was going for. So I'm going to be spending some time mixing these pigments together, see what I get, and then I'm going to be painting with them on some smaller canvases, because I want to test some stuff out, experiment a little bit, because, you know, I'm not really that good at using them yet. So we're going to be testing that out, and I'm really looking forward to it. So the house, I'll at the end of this little video, I'll put some video that I took from the house and from the beach, and then tomorrow we'll do some painting, I guess. I'll take you along on the ride when I'm using this stuff. So see you then, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.